My late afternoon coffee, 7-Eleven today. Trying something different. Now it's probably in the 80s right now, and I know it's, you know, why are you drinking coffee? It's actually not super hot. Was kind of hoping for a hot coffee, but being kind of lukewarm, I'll take it just because, you know, it's July. Oh, and check that out. This might be my lucky day. Wanted to come right to the Casinocade to do a little comparison quick to the new 2-player NBA Jam Deluxe. A lot of people are not liking the slim look. I mean, I completely understand because you're looking at it right here. This Casinocade compared to the Yoga Flame here, I mean, this is the deluxe style. We just compared the NBA Jam Deluxe at home, the 4-player, and I just like the fact of the 2-player, and I know we can get the 99 lives. It's just kind of lucrative because of the OG art, but this is the thing right here. Let's move this baby Kate out of our way. I have gone up to a couple of these. I've never stood on here. I don't know if you're supposed to stand on there or if it stops it from coming forward, because well, it does rock, guys. You know, everyone worrying about this, like just pretending there's joysticks. I mean, this thing is gonna rock. There's no doubt about it. So I wanted to come up and just compare it because you were looking at the exact same. I guess you're supposed to stand on here, and here's my issue with that, is this is gonna wear off the more you stand. Now, I don't wear shoes in the house, but I mean, it's just a matter of time, right? I mean, that's goofy. Like, I don't really understand that now. I don't like, what were they thinking? This is probably 66, 68 pounds, and that's what they're saying. Look how easy that is just to shift it around. The NBA Jam is, and yeah, I mean, it's gonna shake, guys. It's almost like a Partycade on a stand. By the way, $300 at Synergy, and it's funny because that's not the only Casinocade coming up at $300. Earlier today, James Hates Everything posted Nebraska Furniture Mart is selling the Arcade1up Casinocade for $300. So, you know, brand new, something that it probably should have came out at $300. This one's priced at $300. So if you're really looking for the Casinocade, I mean, this is one of the best deals right now early. There's more stuff coming about a week and a half from now, but maybe somebody like Best Buy will price match this. Also, this Pac-Man was not here the last time we were here. Something that was probably a display unit at Walmart. I know they're using the new classic version where you have the games list on the front, but sitting on that Pac-Man riser, I'm guessing this was a floor mount, maybe at a Best Buy, priced at $300. So a little steep on this, but it was not here the last time we stopped here. X-Men was. Looks like somebody picked that up. There's the Yoga Flame. Pac-Mania, which I expect to be dropped drastically in price in the upcoming week or so. A couple of NBA Jam countercades, which, you know, after doing the comparison here, I have no desire seeing how much that shakes, thinking we could play NBA Jam on there. Like, I kind of flirting around with that idea. Glad we came here to check this out. Luckily it was still here. I mean, $300, I mean, somebody could come in here and say, hey, you know, what will you take $250? And this could have been gone, but look how skinny that is. Yeah, I just, it's not gonna work out the way I was thinking. By the way, the pawn head-to-head is still here, priced at $350. I know there's a sale going on, $3.99 right now. Wonder if that drops next week. Welcome to today's video. As a recording of this Wednesday, July 3rd. Wanted to say July 4th because I expected to see a lot of sales for Arcade1up today when I got up, you know, a couple of days ago. Come to find a new NBA Jam when I was looking for deals, and now confirming, for me that is, I am no longer interested in debating on pre-ordering the $4.99 price tag on the 2-player NBA Jam, because it's gonna rock around just like we saw with that Casinocade. So glad we stopped at Synergy and pretty much clean the slate on that one, because that's not gonna happen. I am interested in Shack Jam still. So now Shack Jam has surfaced, and maybe we'll see a deal And I think I got a good idea when we'll officially see some of those sales for Arcade1up. Well, okay, Tron 2. So Tron and Shack Jam. Anything else, I'm not interested anymore. I mean, I did have a little interest. Staring at the post office right now. We're at the Brookfield post office. I'm glad we went to Synergy. Like, it saved me $499. Guess it's kind of our lucky streak. We found the 25-cent quarter on the in the parking lot after we got a lukewarm coffee. Now we're at the post office. I have a drop-off to do. I ordered a ton of stuff from Sabos Arcades, and you know, with Sabos, it does take a little bit to get some of that stuff. Well, they double ordered something that I already had, so I'm returning this box right here. And you know, if you go with this product, it's gonna be the fastest you'll ever get from Joe Sabos. So I just want to let everybody know, let me just put this down for a second, that this is the Dragon's Lair topper. So if you have Dragon's Lair and thinking about getting the topper, I'm sending this to him right now. It's already packaged. You order it, you're gonna get it immediately. So we're at the post office to drop this off. They did send me a return label, and since we're talking Sabos, they are running the 20% still. So as a recording of this, you're gonna have all day on the 4th of July to take advantage of that 20% off. So I did get a receipt to prove that I sent it back to you, Joe. So it's a great topper. It's a great sale going on. I'm gonna order the X-Men marquee tonight for my Arcade1up, but yeah, definitely if you're looking for the Dragon's Lair topper, 20%, and probably get it within 7 days. Oh yes, that new construction is finally starting to pay off. Look at this brand new asphalt. This has been like driving over the Rocky Mountains for the last 2 years. I just got to go through Pet Supply Plus. Gonna stop at Hobby Lobby, but first, just want to give a shout out to that old Circuit City. And I imagine tomorrow you're gonna see a ton more sales for the 4th of July. I mean, they got shirts right out on the sidewalk. Since we're doing daily videos, just trying to keep up with every day, having some content. Not sure if we're gonna make another trip to Hobby Lobby by the weekend, because I guess our official walk-in talks that air Monday are gonna be filmed, recorded on Sundays. So we're, you know, leading up to that, we're gonna do a video every day. So might not get back to Hobby Lobby. I do have plans for the 4th of July. They are open tomorrow, 9 a.m. to 5:30 p.m. Usually 9 a.m. to 8 p.m., but closing early for the 4th of July. It was a lot cooler in here. It's about 88 degrees outside. And believe it or not, that lukewarm coffee from 7-Eleven, it's pretty good coffee. I like it hot. Not a fan of like cold brew or, you know, cooler type coffee. It's so good that I don't even mind that it's lukewarm. Now just look behind me. That's the customer service counter that's usually lined up. Every time we walk in, there's like nobody at this store. It's funny because I'm sure there's a lot of deals going on, but being the 4th of July tomorrow, probably a lot of people have traveled. We'll see if there's anything completely discounted, maybe 70% off for the sale tomorrow. Okay, maybe not 70% off, but 50% off. You can see 50s are everywhere. So they are running 50% off wall decor through July 6th. So you have until Saturday. So if you're gonna make it here tomorrow on the 4th, if you're out of town, just make it here by Saturday. I mean, today being Wednesday, Thursday, as you're watching this video, you have time. This is a new pack, man. Get $11.99. It's labeled gift, isn't it? Well, no, home decor, so maybe take off another 50%. They always get you with that gift, like the Frogger. Actually, they have a couple. We're probably gonna see these consistently showing up at Hobby Lobby. We do have another Frogger. Might do a giveaway next week. We'll see. Do have Frogger and see it lights up and then you hold it down. I just heard something say 40% off. So if it's not wall decor for 50, it might be, okay, right here. Fall decor, party, floral and crafts 40% off. So Seeing a lot of 50s everywhere and 40s, so it looks like across the board, which is good. It's a good time. Let's see if the Star Trek, Star Wars, has dropped 50% off. I think this was like $24.99. I get $25.99, so still sitting at about $12. I'm gonna chance this in hopes that we're gonna see that show up in the clearance aisle for 70% off. So wall decor is 50% off, along with the spring shop is 50% off. This is the aisle though that you could get lucky and see that 70% off, and that's what I'm hoping. Star Trek. See, I warned you the other night that I'm going to do that. I'm going to say it. I'm just going to let it roll because the cat's out of the bag. Star Trek might show up here for 70% off. I mean, don't forget the Ships of the Enterprise that's downstairs in Lucky's gym. I got for 90% off. So I got my dad that picture for $1.90. Decadent Dave sent me the Raiders of the Lost Ark. Now they're showing back up, so I wonder if you're gonna see more of these. So if anyone's on the hunt for the Raiders of the Lost Ark picture, it looks like, and 50% off, so $27.99. Not too bad of a price. I want to give a shout out to Decadent Dave. Thank you for sending me this. I still owe you, buddy. I'll make it up to you soon. It's good to see these showing up along with the Froggers. Now, this is a new one. This is a Jurassic Park. Very like glossy. They did have that Darth Vader that resembled this. There's a Spider-Man I just saw, but some new stuff. I was looking for that OG sign. I just bought the Nickelodeon picture last night, so I want to space it out. Like the sale, what I want to get into is gonna go on for most of July. So leading into this weekend, probably Sunday, is when we're gonna probably see our first big sale from Arcade1up. And Monday, I think we're gonna see more sales follow, especially at Walmart. Something we will talk about this weekend as we get closer to Circle Week, and then Walmart having their huge deals happening, and then following that is Amazon Prime Day running, I believe, the 16th and 17th. And we're kind of seeing Arcade1up's new strategy here, making it look like here, this is an incredible deal for the Peasant Yoga Flame, marked down to $2.99, and then you see with the riser $3.99. And don't forget that this was once $2.99 for everything with the riser. And then Target marking down the Simpsons with the tin sign, with the stool, for $4.99. No one else is running that deal, so just sit tight. If you're looking at any Arcade1ups, just hold. I mean, even deluxe could possibly go on. I mean, what do I know? You know, I'm talking about cabinets that have been sitting around. We have no idea. We could see deluxe. What if Big Buck Hunter goes down another $50, another $100 in the next 2 weeks? I mean, it could be anything, and that's why I'm staying hopeful on stuff like Shack Jam, but definitely glad we went up to that Casinocade today, because that changes my thought process going forward with NBA Jam. Check out this ESPN sign. I never saw this one before. That is great. So, da-da-da, da-da-da. If you don't see anything right now you like, hold off. You know, Circle Week starts July 7th, and then on July 8th, Monday, Walmart, major deals starting. I don't know, let me know if I was wrong. Maybe the sales started after the 4th. I always thought it was right about when the 4th hits. You know, they always start things earlier and earlier. We talked about that a couple of days ago, but maybe it's more the 2nd, 3rd week of July when that official Black Friday in July starts. I was, you know, convinced it was going to be this weekend. It's got to wait a couple more days, which I'm glad nothing, you know, has been purchased for me, nothing big, because if something does happen, at least it gives me that option to consider it, to think about it. And just like with the new NBA Jam, like, that is out of the question. There's not going to be any more debate for me with that cabinet after today. So holding off on stuff has been panning out. So hopefully we keep up that trend and we see what else they offer us. And as tempting as Kohl's with their Kohl's Cash right now, don't pay full price, because there's really no sale on any Arcade1up right now. They're just, you know, luring you in with the $10 for every 50 spent, running through Sunday, July 7th. Everything could change Monday on the 8th. Looks like I have $10 Kohl's Cash. Maybe I'll find something, just not an Arcade1up. Yeah, through the 7th, they're giving you the $10 Kohl's Cash, but all the Arcade1ups are at full price at Kohl's. They are open on the 4th until 7 p.m. And because I just did an Amazon return a few days ago, I have another $5 Kohl's Cash. So we have 15. Maybe I'll finally score that 4th of July t-shirt. You know, I could see this. Like if I was a kid, which, you know, I guess some people would. Okay, yeah, you know about me and the Disney. This isn't a bad one. Like, I could see this. Like, come on, what kid wouldn't want to have the Avengers? Only $34.99. 5-piece wall art, so it's all individually in their bedroom. All right, we found a 4th of July shirt. What better way to celebrate the 4th of July than wearing the Man of Steel, red, white, and blue. A lot of picked over shirts, but you know, they had a large sitting here, so it was fate waiting until the 11th hour. This is priced at $15. It's exactly how much Kohl's Cash I have. Plus, I do have a coupon, so should be leaving with this without paying anything. Okay, actually, it was only $4.99, guys. So we still have this. So this is valid until the 7th. So maybe I'll come back to Kohl's, use it. You know, it was a funny story because I was thinking if Kohl's did have a sale on like Shack Jam, I could have used this $5 like on an Amazon return. But we got the Superman shirt for $5. Like the Kohl's Cash took it. Unbelievable. Just right down on the other side of the strip mall from Kohl's used to be a comic book store. It's called Neptune Comics, and it was pretty much the last collectible place in the city of Waukesha at the time. And the last time I was buying comics, I want to say 2009, 2010, this was my go-to. It was right over here. I just saw the Waukesha sports cards, and I thought that they moved from this location to one of the malls we usually stop at. But I'm just gonna walk over here and just see what else they have and kind of show you memory lane of where Neptune Comics used to be. And it's kind of got that 80s architecture, like it goes back. Someone just drove over one of these balloons. It's kind of blowing in the wind here. It sounded like a firecracker going off. Actually, the Waukesha sports cards, autographs, and memorabilia is open. It used to just be huge on the sports memorabilia. What day is it today? Wednesday. I said that a couple of times. 6 p.m. they're open till it's actually almost 6 o'clock now, but yeah, it's good to see. I have to come in here. Another trip out this direction, but right at the end here used to be that comic book store. Every time I come to this Kohl's, just past where that car was coming, I always look over here and go, it was so cool when Neptune Comics used to be over here. It was right, so they have the chocolate factory, nice area to sit. It was right here. I think this was, you could see like they had a bunch of stuff on display. This way might have been, they might have did some remodeling. Like it's been a while since I was here, but it might have been both of these maybe. It was a good size comic book store. Got into the Flash 2007, maybe it was 2009, when Bart Allen took up the mantle for Barry Allen, and he was in LA. The whole storyline, the 12 issues, Los Angeles, and then they kill him off at the end. Wally West comes, and it just like ruined the and that's the thing with the Flash, is they kill off the Flash so many times that, you know, I really got attached to that character. Apparently Bart Allen is the fastest, Impulse from the Teen Titans is the fastest Flash of them all. And if you remember the Smallville show, Tom Welling, Michael Rosenbaum, 10 seasons. Tom Welling took up the mantle of Clark Kent, Superman. Michael Rosenbaum didn't last all 10 seasons, but season 11 was in comic book form, went to Neptune Comics and bought every comic book for that season, and he was completely Superman at that point. Season 10, the season finale of Smallville he put on, which looked like the Brandon Roth Superman suit, and kind of just flew up from the Fortress of Solitude. Showed him a little bit in outer space, but it was kind of CGI'd. Totally in the correct suit, wearing my Batman. And that's where I got them all. I actually got my mom a copy because she would watch the show, and then we talk about it. It was kind of the connection we had. But I sold my comics. She still has hers, so yeah, maybe I'll get that Smallville season 11 back again someday. I just want to run into Waukesha Sports Cards and just ask them if they're affiliated with that other location that's at the mall. And they are affiliated with, this is a pretty big store. I didn't want to start filming the gentleman. It's just about to close. It is right before 6 p.m. and tomorrow being the 4th of July. I know he's probably eager to get his weekend started, but yeah, that's good to know. They have 2 locations. It's good to see sports memorabilia doing good. It's been a long time, like I said, since I kind of got into collecting the autographs and being consistent and watching a lot of sports. But yeah, it's pretty cool. You like to see those types of businesses thrive, because you know, that comic book store unfortunately is no more, you know, no longer there. That's gonna do it for today. I want to thank everybody for watching. Just wanted to take a stroll down memory lane since we stopped at this Kohl's, and it turned out to be a huge score. Not only did we finally find our 4th of July t-shirt, but we got it for under $5. Didn't cost me anything, had the Kohl's cash. Missed those days at Neptune Comics. I wish I would have put the t-shirt up to the window just for posterity of that's where I bought Smallville season 11, all my Flash issues, and other stuff. They used to have a ton of collectibles, and that's what we're doing, is we're trying to find all that nostalgia, you know, every week, daily, depending on what route we're taking our videos. But I want to thank everybody for watching. Hope you have, kind of getting blinded out by the sun, hope you have a great 4th of July, and we'll see everybody tomorrow. Thought it'd be fitting to do a bonus scene on Dragon's Lair. Had to light up Pac-Man, of course. You can't just light up one. You can't eat just one. There's that marquee. If you want a second look at the Sabos marquee, the sword, if you order it, if you're the first to order, you'll get it immediately, because this is the exact one we just sent back. So that's how it looks, lit up on top of Dragon's Lair. Does look good next to Pac-Man. I'm wondering if, you know, if Tron does happen, if I shift Pac-Man to another spot and put Tron right next to Dragon's Lair. But for right now, I'm kind of getting used to this look. You know, I kind of sound like the guy from Men's Warehouse. You're gonna like the way it looks. I guarantee it.
Dragon's Lair, a fantasy adventure where you become a valiant knight on a